With ARTS games becoming so big and with the original ones originating from StarCraft and Warcraft, it's no surprise that Blizzard will be hopping into the mix sometime in the near future, I hope, with Blizzard All-Stars. A few characters have been announced, but with such rich lore across all their games, there's room for some awesome heroes. With that, I give you my top 5 characters I'd like to see in Blizzard Dota / All-Stars.
5.
At number 5, we have the Butcher from Diablo. Now I know what you're thinking, but Sohinki, Pudge is the Butcher. He even says the fresh meat line. Well, that doesn't mean he can't be in Blizzard All-Stars as well, and with different abilities. In the original Diablo, the Butcher was just a weird demon who only used melee attacks. It would be cool to see him in Blizzard All-Stars as a strength carry that focused more on melee abilities themed around his giant butcher cleaver. Ah, fresh meat.
4.
In the 4th spot is the Loki from StarCraft. For those of you who don't know, the Loki is an experimental battlecruiser, and aside from that, not much is really known about its origins. Obviously, as a battlecruiser, 2 of its abilities would have to be missile pods, and the Yamato cannon probably has an ultimate ability. It would not only be cool to see how this unit was implemented in ARTS, but perhaps to finally get a bit more backstory behind the mysterious mechanical destroyer.
3.
Coming in at number 3 is Kel'Thuzad from the Warcraft series. Yes, Lich is already a character in Dota, but Kel'Thuzad's role as commander of the Scourge of Lordaeron makes him an interesting choice for a playable All-Stars hero. I would propose that Kel'Thuzad work as a summoner. Perhaps he'd still have a single target frost nuke that doubles as a slow, but his other abilities could be to summon Soldiers of the Frozen Waste, Abominations, and perhaps even as an ultimate to summon Archimon for a brief period of time to rain down destruction on enemies.
2.
At the number 2 slot is Asmodan from the Diablo franchise. Asmodan is particularly interesting to me since he's so big and beefy and yet is more of a caster than a brawler. I'd like to see him in Blizzard All-Stars for 2 reasons. Number 1, the idea of a strength hero that is mainly a caster is really cool, and Asmodan is just badass looking in general. He could be focused on lots of AoE magic with his ability to rain corpses on enemies as well as open pools of destruction on the ground.
1.
Finally coming in at number 1 is the Tauren Marine from StarCraft. Why a Tauren Marine, you ask? Well, it was an April Fool's joke one year that Blizzard played on all of us, and it was even an Easter egg in Wings of Liberty, but more importantly, it's a Tauren that is also a Marine. Come on, that's just f***ing awesome. I don't know what his abilities would be other than to shoot shit and look cool and be a Tauren, but come on Blizzard, you guys are creative. Make it happen. That's gonna do it for me for my top 5 this week. Be sure to comment below or tweet me at Sohinki with your ideas for heroes that could be in Blizzard All-Stars. I'll see you guys next time.